Feline leukemia, or FeLV as it's often shortened to, can be a heart-wrenching diagnosis for any cat owner. When our feline friends get sick, it's not just about dealing with the illness. It's the emotional weight of watching them go through something we can't simply fix with a quick vet visit or some medicine. Feline leukemia is especially tough because it's sneaky, often lurking in a cat's system without showing its true colors right away. You might not even know your cat's got it until symptoms start to pop up, and by then, things could already be serious. So, let's dive into this. What exactly are the symptoms of feline leukemia? The truth is, FeLV is a bit of a trickster. It wears different masks and can present itself in so many ways. Some of the symptoms are subtle, almost like a whisper, while others are loud and clear. But one thing's for sure, if you know what to look for, you can catch this illness sooner rather than later. And trust me, that makes a world of difference. Ever noticed your cat acting like they've got no energy left in the tank? Maybe they're normally playful, darting around the house like they own the place, but lately, they're just not. That's lethargy for you. Cats with feline leukemia often lose their usual spark. They might seem uninterested in things that once got them purring or playfully swatting at toys. It's like their inner light has dimmed, and they're just not the lively furball you once knew. It's easy to brush this off as laziness, but prolonged lethargy is one of the biggest telltale signs of FeLV. Now, we've all had a fever at some point. It's not fun, right? Well, imagine your cat going through that. Cats with feline leukemia can have recurrent fevers, and unlike the kind of fever that comes and goes with a typical infection, these ones seem to hang around like an unwelcome guest. It's almost like their body is stuck in overdrive, fighting something it just can't beat. If your cat's feeling warmer than usual for days on end, don't shrug it off. They might not be able to tell you they're uncomfortable, but their fever says plenty. There's something truly alarming about watching a cat lose weight without explanation. Cats are creatures of habit, especially when it comes to food, so if your kitty starts dropping pounds without trying, it's a red flag. And it's not just about shedding a little fluff. We're talking noticeable, rapid weight loss. One of the cruel realities of FeLV is that it can cause cats to waste away, even if they seem to be eating. It's like the illness is robbing them of nutrients, and no matter how much they eat, they just can't keep the weight on. You know that luxurious, glossy coat your cat used to have? If it starts looking more like a scruffy mess, pay attention. Cats with feline leukemia often have coats that become dull, matted, or just plain rough to the touch. They may stop grooming as much, and that's never a good sign. Cats are meticulous groomers, so if yours starts neglecting their hygiene, it's probably because they're feeling too lousy to care. The fur is like a window into their health. When it starts to go downhill, something deeper is often at play. One of the trickier symptoms of feline leukemia to spot is swollen lymph nodes. These small glands can become enlarged as the immune system ramps up its battle against the virus. You might not notice this right away, but a vet will be able to feel them during an examination. If they're swollen, it's a pretty clear sign your cat's immune system is under serious stress. And since FeLV attacks the immune system directly, swollen lymph nodes are a red flag that shouldn't be ignored. Feline leukemia weakens a cat's immune system, leaving them vulnerable to all sorts of secondary infections. One of the most common areas affected? The respiratory system. If your cat starts coughing, wheezing, or having difficulty breathing, it could be due to a secondary respiratory infection brought on by FeLV. Sometimes it's as subtle as a constant stuffy nose or persistent sneezing, but other times it's much more severe, making it hard for your cat to breathe properly. Breathing issues are nothing to mess around with, and if you notice your cat struggling, get them checked out pronto. No one likes to clean up after a sick cat, but frequent vomiting and diarrhea can be another clue that feline leukemia is at play. Cats with FeLV often struggle with gastrointestinal problems, and while an occasional upset stomach isn't necessarily cause for alarm, ongoing issues are. If your cat seems to be having digestive troubles more often than not, it's worth looking into. These symptoms are more than just an inconvenience. They're a sign something's not right inside. This might be the most telling symptom of all. Cats with feline leukemia have compromised immune systems, making them sitting ducks for all sorts of infections. Ear infections, skin infections, urinary tract infections, you name it. If your cat is constantly battling infections or can't seem to shake off a cold, their immune system might be on the fritz, which is a classic sign of FeLV. Cats with FeLV can develop anemia, and this one is a doozy. Anemia makes your cat feel tired all the time, like no energy to get up tired. You might notice pale gums, a lack of appetite, or just a general sense of weakness. It's heartbreaking to see, and it's one of the more serious symptoms because it shows that the virus is hitting hard. In more advanced cases of FeLV, cats can develop jaundice, a yellowing of the skin, eyes, or gums. This happens when the liver gets involved, and it's not a good sign. Jaundice means things are getting serious, and if you notice your cat's eyes or skin starting to turn yellowish, don't wait to act. Feline leukemia is no walk in the park, but being aware of these symptoms gives you a fighting chance to catch it early. Keep an eye on your cat and trust your instincts because you know them better than anyone. If you enjoy this video, we would really appreciate a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss a new video in the future. Thanks for watching.